Hey guys, welcome to Jun's Mini Garage. In this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to make a 4-point racing harness for your scale model cars. Let's get started. I use ribbons made by Off-Ray for my seatbelt material as they are fairly inexpensive. The width of the ribbon is 1/8 of an inch or 3.2 millimeters wide. They offer many different colors and I like the texture of them as they are rather realistic. I am currently working on a S14 and I'll be using the green one for my racing seat belts. For the lap belts, I cut it to 3.5 centimeters each. The shoulder belts are cut to 8 centimeters long. I will recommend having them slightly longer because you can always trim it later. I also trim off a small angle on both ends of the seatbelt. That way it's easier to insert it into the buckles. To make the buckles, I use 22 gauge copper wires. And I'll be making a tool from this pop stick to form the basic shape of the buckles. Since the width of the ribbon is about 3.2 centimeters wide, I measure up the width on the pop stick and cut out the excess portion. With the tool ready to go, it's time to loop the copper wires around it. After the wire has been looped around the tool, I make a cut from the middle. Because they are not printed by a machine, they are not exactly in perfect shape. So I have to flatten the buckles using the back of my X-Acto knife. I also have to make some adjustments with a pair of pliers. The idea is to make it look as rectangular as possible. For the chest buckles, I cut a few short pieces of copper wires and glue them in the center. As for the lower buckles, it's pretty much the same idea. You just have to work it with the pliers until you are satisfied with the shape. After the glue is dry, I can then start to insert all the belts into the buckles. To make the center locking buckle, I cut out the lock portion from a small cable tie. I cut it in half since it's a little too thick. Then I make a small indent in the middle so the lap belt buckle can sit flat when they are glued together. Now all the seat belts are finished, it's time to install the belt onto the seat. To glue them in place, I use craft glue because if I use super glue, it will harden the polyester material of the seat belts. A final step would be to apply some oil stains to make it look more used. So that's it. I hope this tutorial helps. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments section below and feel free to subscribe if you haven't. You are also welcome to check out my other tutorials on my channel as well.